I'm sorry, Dave.
Piper O'Neill, welcome. Welcome
Hi.
to SIFF TV.
Thanks for having
We're not
me.
here talking about film for the first time in 3.5 weeks. What we're here today to talk about is the Golden Space Needle Award that you created.
Yep.
What a beautiful, beautiful piece of art. And somebody lucky will be taking that home.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about what your inspiration was, why you decided to
Sure.
go with this particular style of design.
Well, when Carl Spence and Mary Baccarella first approached me about doing the design, we wanted to do something that was really symbolic of the Seattle film scene. So automatically I'm thinking of tall vertical forms because of the Space Needle, the most iconographic thing in Seattle. So I think the shape automatically lended itself to something vertical. And then because I love film, I started looking at old objects that inspire me in other areas of my artwork. So I was immediately drawn to the de jour 8mm camera lens because it's kind of something that revolutionized the film movement and that it put it in the hands of the people. And I was talking to Deborah Person the other night, and she said that she likes to consider the SIFF Film Festival a very democratic festival, just by the fact that there's so many theaters that the movies are shown in and that it's really available to a lot of people. So I like the idea of taking something that's symbolic of kind of this idea of freedom and repurposing that into sculpture. And the circle in the middle is kind of the idea of an ocular lens and how all filmmakers tell a story through literally a circle. So that's kind of how it got started.
So Piper, let's talk a little bit about the materials that you used to create this
Sure.
beautiful piece of art.
Well, this is made entirely of steel. I like the idea of using steel because it's a very utilitarian material, and kind of going back to the idea of this being a very democratic film festival, I didn't really like the idea of using any material that was really precious. So it seemed like just the natural choice. I wanted to do something that wasn't going to fall apart in 5 years, so wood was kind of out. Glass could have been an option, but I decided to move away from that. So steel just seemed like a natural, approachable medium to use.
Absolutely, yeah. That thing's nothing's going to happen to this.
No.
It's really well built, and it's so lovely to touch.
Could be used
even.
as a weapon.
And the softness. I mean, steel can be so many
Yeah.
things, hard and soft at the same time.
Yeah, well, I think it's kind of got interesting patina. I like the idea that it looks kind of, it could be from a different era. It's been waxed in black wax, and I just think it makes it kind of a little bit mysterious. You don't quite know what period it's from, but yeah, I've loved SIFF since I moved to Seattle. I've been a big fan of the movies and just the cultural injection it brings every year. It always is a fun time of year to see all the actors and directors and everyone in town. And film in general has always been a huge influence in my life. I went to art school, but I was always interested in animation. It's something I studied in school, and I actually make short films and animated films that I incorporate into video installations at my gallery. So it just seemed like a natural progression. And of course, when they approached me, I was really, really honored because it's like, you know, films I make are just in my own house. So to have a chance to be involved in any way with the biggest organization, with the great festival, it just was psyched. I was really happy to be a part of
So
it.
if someone wanted to go see a showing of more of your work, where would they go see that?
I'm represented by Winston Walker, which is here in town. They also have a New York gallery, and I'm currently getting ready for a solo show there in January.
Congratulations. Wow.
Thank you.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So you must be very busy getting prepared for that.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
We'll see you at the movies.
Great. Sounds
Thank
good.
you.